I'm going to just send off my little message as soon as it goes out. And then we'll get started here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so another moment of being time. And the reason I do this is provide this space is because we all can use that time to just give ourselves the space and the moment to put everything aside and just come into our beings and just connect to ourselves. So this is what this is all about, really. So as we get started, let yourself just come into your environment and look around you like I'm doing now, and look and really look at what is around you. And notice the distance between you and what you're noticing. So whatever it is you're noticing, just get a sense of that distance, that space between you and that object. How far away it is from you, and then feel it come into your body with that. So it's like bringing yourself back to yourself. So notice an object. It could be the wall, the ceiling, the window, the lamp, the whatever, the chair. Notice that object. Kind of come into that space between that object and you. Kind of get a sense of that distance. Kind of feel that. And then really become aware of your body. It's like just align yourself to come back into yourself fully and completely. I think a lot of times what happens is that people will project themselves out of their physical body. So they'll just pull out, and you want to be in your body. So do that some more as we allow ourselves to just relax and go more deeply in. So again, the object, notice the details of the object. Kind of notice the space from that object and towards you, how much space there is. And then coming into your body, really feeling yourself as your body. And you don't have to look anywhere else. Still looking at that object, but being aware of your body, where your body is. Okay. And then noticing what you're sitting or standing on, if you're standing. Or lying down, you could be lying down also. And really becoming aware of your body, and whatever part of your body is touching that surface that you're on. Relaxing. Really becoming aware of that contact. There could be a layer of material, your clothes, between your skin and the object, or whatever it is. Or if it's summer, it's, and you might be just your skin direct contact with the object, or half and half. Really paying attention to those textures. And as you stay in that awareness of your body, what you're sitting on, coming into the awareness of your breathing, and you can stay with your eyes open. And if your eyes are open, really kind of, and you're looking around you, that's fine. And just stayed with that awareness of your body, where your body is relative to those objects, but with the awareness on your body. Or you can close your eyes, and if you close your eyes, just stay with that awareness on your body. And being aware of the breeze, if there's a breeze, the air on your skin, the clothes on your skin. Again, what you're sitting on. You can throw in noise, sounds with that. Even smells. And allowing yourself to really relax into just that state of being and presence, present moment. Allowing your muscles to relax. If you're noticing any tension, just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm noticing that tension, but that's not me. Me is here. And you might, when you start to do that, you might notice that there's maybe something close by that's creating that tension, but that's not you. As soon as you come more into your body, then it'll create a separation. And the more separation there is, the more you can shift and let go of whatever is causing that tension. And continuing with that awareness of the breath. And the inhale and the exhale. Paying attention to, all sides of your body. So you can start with the front of your body and start at the top of your head and then move down. Just kind of become aware of each part as you move down. Come into that part and really feel it. So whether it's your face or just your nose or your chin or your whole head, let yourself really feel it. And your neck. And so just keep on moving down, and I'll be a little bit more silent today. And if you feel a little bit lost because, for whatever reason, maybe I'm not talking enough for you, or you need a little bit more guidance. So if I don't talk, that might make you feel lost. Maybe you're just feeling lost in your life because you don't have the direction you'd like to have. You don't know where you're going. Just kind of breathe into that, be present with that. Just take this moment right here, right now. Just like notice that and just kind of stay with being present with yourself. And you can always go back to whatever it was that's causing the feeling lost after this. Hi, Diana. But just for right now, for right this moment, it'll be there when you come out. Just giving yourself that time to just be. So that will give you a lot more clarity also. That'll give you that break, that mental kind of space, and that space of being. And likely to have a little bit fresher look on things after this. Or at least you will have given yourself a break. You're cute, Diana. Diana, at work. Go for it. Let's bring in that being stillness and that being space to that work. Absolutely. And you might feel yourself expand. And if you do, what I want you to keep doing is just keep focusing on your body. It's sort of like your body, you're aware of your body, and you're just aware that you're kind of expanding, and yet you're staying in your body. And it's kind of interesting because there's a sense that, or at least for some of you, it's almost kind of takes you back into, in a good way, to being very young and being in a playpen and feeling safe, that sense of safety, because you have that container, that boundary. And so you have that space to just kind of be and explore and be present right where you are, that feeling safe. So that's a good place to be, even if it's about going back to that time in your life when you felt that way, when you had that sense of safety and just being yourself. That's good. Allow yourself to reconnect with that, to bring that back to yourself. And as we give ourselves that space for just being in that stillness, in that presence, in being, there's a lot of stuff that just releases. It's like soaking in a tub, or taking a salt bath, Epsom salt bath. Just pull out all that grit, all that dirt out of our being, out of our cells, and come into a deeper, pure state for ourselves. So very nice. And letting yourselves relax into this, into being in, imagining yourself in that bathtub or in that hammock. And feeling yourself centered also. Feeling that centering. And it's like the more you come into yourself, the more centered you get. The more present you become, the more centered you become in this moment, which is time space. Space and time. Space is right here. Time is this moment. Your physical body is that anchor for yourself in time and in space. You just saw a light bulb just went off for somebody there. Good. It's like nice to get that. All of a sudden have that click in. That's a very important piece. So with that, really feeling your body and your environment, or noticing the position of your body. The density of your body. And there's density to the physical body, and that's a good thing. You know, and part of the density is about that connection to the earth. It's about being on the earth. Your density would be very different if you were on the moon, if you're out in space, and that's problematic for health. Because the body, physical human body, the body that you have is here to function on earth at its best. Here on earth, the gravity of the earth, that earth just pulling you in. So letting yourself feel that density. And for some of you, it's a little scary because it's been scary to be in physical body. You know, when physical abuse comes in very early, or if it's so strong from where you came from before and you come in with that, make it challenging to be present, be here in this physical form that we have. So if that's the case for you, just kind of breathe into that, feeling nervous, feeling maybe a little anxiety of connecting with your physical body more. Just kind of breathe into that. It's okay. Let yourself sink into it. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, and then release it out through the mouth. And as you exhale, just relax a little bit more into this body. You know, it's very true. Sometimes it's very scary to be in physical reality for a lot of reasons. Lots of reasons. I think we can probably all come up with our reasons for feeling a little scared about being physically present in life. And just for this moment, let's just see if you can just put it aside just a little bit with that breath, taking a deep breath in if you need to. And letting yourself just for now, sinking just a little bit more into that physical body. Just relaxing a little bit more. Maybe noticing an area of your body that feels safe to notice. Could be your hands, it could be just the top of your head, it could be your feet, it could be just your legs, you know. Start with what feels the safest to feel if you don't feel safe. And just kind of expand into a little bit more there, a little bit more of the body. Go into an area that feels more unfamiliar than, and then add that to the area you feel comfortable and the area that feels unfamiliar or maybe uncomfortable. And then just gently go in there. You don't have to jump in all the way, but just kind of gently come into it a little bit at a time. Wow. Very good. Keep focusing on the breath, keeping the breath steady. Yeah. Keeping that awareness, again, just keeping that awareness on your body, coming more into it, doing your best. Well, this is your time, your space. This is present moment. Right here, right now. Very nice. Yeah, really just allowing yourself to relax a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. You know, and if you're able to dive right in because you don't feel anxious about being in your body, it's good. Good for doing that to support those who have a little bit harder time coming into their physical being and being present here. Yeah, very nice. But if your eyes were closed, just kind of staying for a moment with that, just being at a little bit more at ease or at ease, feeling your breath. And when you feel ready, just gently opening your eyes. Don't look hard on something, just kind of have this, be aware of your awareness, what you're looking at, but also being aware of kind of the periphery all the way around. Maybe you have a sense of that. And breathe, focus, keep breathing, keep focusing on your breath as you do that, just kind of coming into your physical environment. Doing your best you can. It just feels like there's at least somebody one person on this call is a bit challenged with that. That's all right. Do the best you can in this moment. To push yourself just a little bit, but not too much. Not to the point of flipping yourself out again. Just take a deep breath. Exhale out. Just see if you can allow yourself to relax just a little bit more. Doesn't have to be all the way, just a little bit. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, very nice. So a little bit, so there we have it for just taking time to come into being and being with ourselves. So we have a little bit of time. So if there's any questions, feel free to ask a question. You can just type it in and I'll see it. Like being present can be a pretty hard thing to do because we uh, just there's a lot that comes at us. There's a lot of patterning ways of being that we learn that are so counter to being ourselves. And for people who are highly sensitive, what that means, basically what that means is that you're really far out there and you don't have the boundaries that you need. So boundaries doesn't mean you're just totally in and you have lost complete awareness. So it's not about losing, the gifts that you have of being of higher, high awareness of what's around you. But it's about having a clear separation between what is you and what is not you. What is your environment? And it takes practice. So it's kind of takes real learning. And for some people that can be difficult. So I'm kind of getting to the highly sensitive HSP, highly sensitive person today. There must be some people listening in who are kind of in that grouping, and I certainly have been. So speaking from my personal experience as well as working with people, what can be challenging about the highly sensitive person thing is that people start to have an identity with it and then start to, I want to say, cater to that identity of being a highly sensitive person. So they start to want their environment to conform to this high sensitivity. So, like, not making a lot of noise when they're not around, or turning down their monitor lights so they're really dim. I mean, some people just like, whoa, and it's just like, so okay, you can do that if you want, but that's part of the identity, and learning to have that clear sense of yourself and using those awarenesses to come more into yourself, to be more in your physical body. And literally, it's like pulling yourself back in so that you're not diffused all over the place. You really come into being within this boundary here, boundary of your skin. So that takes a little bit of adjustment because that's certainly not what we learned to do. And you have to shift into doing something, but it's a lot healthier for you. It's a lot better for you. You'll have a lot more control of yourself. And it's not about losing that sensitivity and that level of exchange with the world, but it's about being able to command it instead of having it be in charge of you and taking you on a roller coaster ride. Because I know that a lot of people that's happened to. So, any comments? Feel free to have a comment in on what I'm saying or question. If there's no questions, then that's it for the day. And that's fine too. So every Wednesday we do this, just provide the space, just to give that time for people, because it's always nice to just have. It's like kind of going to the gym, having that little workout for yourself. It's like, okay, then you can just go off to the rest of your life, hopefully in a smoother, more refreshed way after hanging out here. Okay, I'm here listening as I was writing something for a scholarship application about the things that I've had to be most resilient with has been developing boundaries. There you go. Yes. Oh, good luck with that scholarship. That's cool. So you picked up on me. Well, yeah, I could picked up on you, but I think since I know you enough, there's some other stuff. But yeah, I think we all can use work with boundaries. It's just a case of it's just this thing that it always develop more of. And even as kind of think, it's like, okay, I'm going to be real good at my boundaries and I'll never have to think about it again. But as we move up to higher levels and higher states of being, that demands greater clarity for ourselves in terms of me and not me, in different ways. So that's basically boundaries. And the more the stronger we are is in those boundaries is what helps elevate us, actually. Also, that's really important. We really can't move up without higher states of being, awakening, however you want to talk about it, unless we have strong, solid boundaries. That is mandatory, basically. And if you think it's not, then that's because your experience of supposedly ascending is really just expanding so far out that you don't know who you are and you don't know where you are, and that can really lead to being kind of messed up in a lot of ways, or being taken over, or a lot of things that aren't that good. So anyways, so very good. Well, sounds like this might be just a chill night, and that's good. Next Wednesday, same time, same place, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's it for today, I guess. So very good. Thanks for stopping in. And we'll see you next time, whether it's in the ethers or wherever else we meet up. So do stop by on unboundedandfree.com. We have just to check out what we're about, and maybe take a look at our programs. We have a monthly series, a couple monthly series, and stuff. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out at customer@unboundedandfree.com. So thanks for stopping in, and see you in the ether. See you next time. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Kayla, and good luck with your scholarship. That sounds exciting. All right, take care, everybody.